Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just got the first official trailer for Stargirl Season 2. We've gotten a few teasers here and there, but this is the first full-length trailer, and oh my god, this looks so good. I love the first season, and I'm super excited to see the second season, but the thing is, usually with shows like these, especially you look at, like, for example, like The Flash and Superman and Lois and stuff like this, is that usually a lot of these CW shows, they have really great first seasons, and then it starts to go downhill from there. Hopefully that's not the case here because this season looks great, so I'm hoping it can continue the streak, but I'm super excited for this, and we have got a lot to talk about because we got our first look at the Jade, Johnny Thunder, and even Green Lantern as well. So definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below and all your predictions for Stargirl Season 2. So, the trailer starts off with a flashback to last year's finale, Season 1 finale, where we had the JSA versus the ISA, and it was this big, huge, epic battle, great episode, and Courtney's just making up all these excuses of like, oh, we need to go get Sportsmaster and Tigress, and like, we need to do all these different things because the ISA is still out there, and then Cameron is just making the argument that like, they're all defeated, half of them are dead, the ones that aren't are in prison, so we're done here. We don't need to be the JSA anymore because there's no more villains left to battle, which, I mean, is a good point, but at the same time, you can't just disband. There's going to be more villains in the future. That's kind of the whole point of having this superhero team. And that is what Courtney is trying to do. She thinks that she has this crazy responsibility that because she's Supergirl, she has to commit her whole life to being Stargirl, and she can't do anything else. And this is clearly affecting the rest of her life because then it's just messing up everything else. So, yes, the CW, exclusive to the CW for the second season. And Pat sits down and has a talk with her to be like, you know, you're really getting obsessed with this. This is becoming an obsession, almost like an addiction that you can't stop doing it. And it's interfering with the rest of your life. It's interfering with school. You need to focus on school, especially now that they've defeated the ISA and there's not really anything going on. They don't really need to be as focused on being superheroes. They still need to be ready if there is a new threat, but they don't really need to be spending 24/7 hours a week just being superheroes. Tuesday, August 10th, just about 2 months away, a little less than 2 months, so super excited for this. But then we get our first tease of Green Lantern. So there it is. There's the Green Lantern we left this off with in Season 1. I believe he was still in Courtney's closet along with the other JSA items and artifacts. So this is sitting in there, and it's starting to light up and glow. And we see Cindy here. It looks like she is going back down into the ISA headquarters because she is going to be starting up the new Injustice Society of America, maybe even working with the Jade, maybe even starting like an ISA Juniors with possibly Icicle Jr. as well. I'd really like to see that. So there's that. Then we're introduced... I'm not sure. I think this might be Yolanda. Looks like she's maybe going to church because obviously she's dealing with a lot of PTSD from the first season where she literally killed Brainwave. So she's going through a lot. So it looks like she's turning to church as a way out and a way to cope. Then Courtney is attacked in her own home because, of course, again, that is where the Green Lantern was. So then we get our first scene with Green Lantern, who she actually literally says in this trailer, she is the daughter of Green Lantern. This is Jade Scott. And this already looks great. You see her with the ring there. It's all lit up. And she is just battling Courtney. And this is all blurry here, but it still looks so awesome. You can see Courtney goes flying because of just the immense power that the Green Lantern ring has, which is so awesome to see. And there's our first official look at Green Lantern Jade Scott in Stargirl Season 2. And she looks amazing. Obviously, this isn't her actual Green Lantern suit, but just seeing her there with the ring, with the lantern, with the green glowing eyes, she looks so good, and I'm so excited to see this character introduced in the season. Then she's just laying on the ground like, whoa, what just hit me? Yeah, that is the power of the Green Lantern. And then we're introduced to our big bad villain of the season, or at least one of the villains, the Jade. Which, also speaking of villains, I'm surprised we didn't get a first look at Eclipso in here, because we know he's like the big bad main villain, and we've actually seen a first official look before. But Pat explains that the Jade is an old villain who used to be a part of the ISA, but now for some reason he has now made his return to town. So now, alongside that, the JSA now has to make their return as well, and suit up once again. Looks like Courtney's brother. Oh man, I forgot his name. It's been so long since I saw the show, but whatever his name is, I might think of it later. Looks like he's joining the team. Not sure if he's going to be like maybe a Stripe Junior or something like that, or if he's going to get some sort of superpowers. Definitely super excited to see that he's actually now part of the team. And Pat is just talking to him again, just giving him a pep talk and saying like, this guy is serious, the Jade, like we need to take him down and stop him before he does anything serious. But then, alongside Green Lantern in this trailer, we're also introduced to another new hero, Jakeem Thunder, aka the new replacement for Johnny Thunder, one of the OG members of the Justice Society of America. And Jakeem was actually name dropped last season as one of, Mike, that is Courtney's brother's name, as one of Mike's friends. So now we're actually getting Jakeem introduced in this season. I did a video a while ago about the casting announcement, and he now has the Thunder pin, which we saw at multiple points in season 1, and now the Thunder, I don't know what it's officially called, but Johnny Thunder, this spirit from the Thunder pen, has been released, and now he's, I'm assuming, going to become part of this new JSA, which is awesome. By the way, he's going to be voiced by Jim Gaffigan, so that's great as well. And he looks great. He looks awesome. Looks like just like he did in the JSA photo that we've seen multiple times. So he looks awesome. Super excited to see him. I'm guessing he's going to be kind of like the genie in Aladdin, like a really funny kind of comedic character that's also super badass. So I'm really excited for that. Then we've got Cindy once again. Looks like she's definitely leveled up because she's actually going up against her mother, or actually I think it was like her fake mother or something like that. But she's charging at her with a knife, and I don't think she's gonna make it out of this too well. Cindy, she literally has spikes that come out of her wrist, so no way she's losing this battle. But then you see Johnny Thunder, or Jakeem Thunder again. You see the pink lightning floating around, basically hinting at Pat that like, hey, I'm back, because Thunder, or whatever this spirit is called, used to know Pat when he was part of the original JSA. So that's definitely cool. And you got the JSA suited up once again. Looks like there's been a new upgrade to Stripe with like some flamethrowers and stuff, so that's awesome. Here's just another shot of just some cool Green Lantern energy. This one is really interesting. I'm not sure what's going on here. It looks like another Green Lantern battle. But it's really hard to tell, but that honestly looks like Henry, of course, the son of Brainwave, who sacrificed himself last season so that the JSA could get away, and there were so many theories and rumors that he could actually be alive, and maybe he is. Again, it's super blurry, so you don't really know, but it looks to be wearing like the same varsity jacket. It kind of looks like the actors, so I'm not sure. We don't know for sure, but it looks like him. We'll kind of have to wait and see, but just my theory for now. But then we get a first good official look at the Jade. Again, who's going to be coming in as kind of like the new leader of the ISA. And he's here, and he's very elegant. He's a British man, and he's got these crazy, shady, shadowy stuff that comes out of him. And he is being confronted by the JSA, who again have reassembled to take down this new threat / old threat, because he's come back from before. And